In the first movie, you only needed one knife to do that. You're slipping. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Michael G. Munns, author, geek, and beard manufacturer, and this is where you watch me watch old horror and sci-fi movies that, for assorted reasons, I have never seen before. Usually I can do that in one breath. I don't know what happened there. Tonight, despite many a warning, I am returning to the Halloween franchise with Halloween Resurrection, which I am told is quite bad by most people. Some people have said it's got its good points. Some people have said the first 20 minutes are great, the rest is terrible. Some people have said they actually really enjoy it. Some people have said watch it, see what I think for myself, which is what I'm going to be doing. So we'll see how this goes. And yeah, looking back, like when I did the Friday the 13th movies, it was a different experience for me than it would have been for people who had grown up with the series, who had like seen a whole bunch over the course of the years, and then when a new movie came out, they went to see it with probably with certain expectations and had a lot more, I don't want to say writing on it, but they were more invested in the series than someone like me who has just been watching these over the course of a month or two. So I find that my opinions are a little bit different in these sorts of situations, so I don't really know what I'm going to think of this movie. Don't know too much about this one, except I think I recall seeing Jamie Lee Curtis in the poster. I don't know if Josh Hartnett's back. I don't know if anybody's back, except for presumably Michael Myers is back. Rather than babble too much more, I will just say the usual of please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to look for my full-length reaction to this movie, it's available on my Patreon page in a watch-along format, so you have to have your own copy of the movie to watch along and sync up with me because copyright. That said, I'm going to grab the cider, I'm going to start watching Halloween Resurrection, and I am very curious to see how they reattach Michael's head and put him back to life. So Busta Rhymes. Okie dokie. Katie Sackhoff is in this. I'm noticing that... Okay. I was about to say, I'm noticing Jamie Lee Curtis is not in the credits. I was getting concerned.
And waiting for you on the other side of that door
Nachos.
is either heaven or hell.
Surely there's nachos in heaven. I guess that makes sense, because she did steal a police vehicle and probably pled temporary insanity and...
Sister of Michael Myers.
Michael Myers, the serial killer?
No, the actor. Why is she in lockdown?
She decapitated a man.
Well, let's be fair.
Why?
Because he was a psycho.
Halloween.
Oh. Does he got duct tape over his mouth at least? Under that mask? Shouldn't he have been saying stuff in the van?
Why didn't the paramedics say something?
Yeah. Oh. Crushed. Okay. Alright. Okay.
His larynx had been crushed.
Okay. You
Don't
get
let on you know.
points for that. Should have given you the benefit of the doubt, but I wasn't
Hello, Miss
prepared to
Drug.
do that. Now, has anyone been concerned about where the real Michael Myers is? Makes me think of Misery. Hi, Michael! That is an old Pepsi machine. Is that a Drake's coffee cake? It's just better if you leave right now. Eyes are opening in 5, 4, 3. Oh, I got it wrong. Well, that one was okay. And I say it was okay because I was expecting it to be worse than it was. So I had the bar pretty low. And it made it over the bar. But it was pretty predictable. Except for the fact that Laurie Strode died. I wasn't expecting that at all. Or at least I wasn't expecting it to happen at the beginning of the movie. But for the most part, it was kind of it felt like a by the numbers kind of deal. It was The setup was predictable. Admittedly, I guess I didn't know for sure if they, if Freddie and Nora had planted things in the house or if they were just expecting to have something interesting happen. So I'm glad they did plant stuff, because otherwise it was just striking me as a really dumb idea for an internet show. Didn't find any of the characters all that interesting. Busta Rhymes had enough charisma that I was really kind of hoping he would survive, and he did. I was sort of expecting the lead actress, whose character's name I forget, I was expecting her to survive, so that wasn't really surprising. I was not expecting how they got Michael out of being decapitated. That was... I don't know, I'm of two minds about it. On the one hand, it sort of cheapens the ending of the last movie, if I choose to accept this in as canon. I mean, you can watch the last movie, you can watch H2O and just be okay with how it ended and just be, that's it. That's its own self-contained story, and just ignore this, which I'm sure a lot of people do. On the other hand, it wasn't a bad idea in terms of how do we get Michael back. They didn't just zap him with lightning and bring him back, which was honestly kind of more of what I was expecting. So, in terms of writing themselves out of a corner, it wasn't half bad. I'm thinking like the producers or whoever decided to make the movie thought, hey, let's cash in on the movie. And then they gave whoever wrote the movie, I forget, I missed the name, the task of, okay, you figure out how to get him back. So, I gotta give points there. Definitely giving the Ned Award to Bill. I think that was his name. American Pie dude. American Pie guy just kept going and kept being more and more annoying, and I was really glad when he was dead. Aside from that, that's all I really got to say about this movie. If you want to see my full-length reaction, you can find that on a watch-along format on my Patreon page. If you enjoyed watching this, if you enjoyed me, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And please consider checking out my books, which are all linked down there in the description also. I do plan to continue into the Halloween series. I think, there's the Rob Zombie ones next. I'll be honest, I've already recorded my reactions to my first time watches of the Rob Zombie Halloween movies. I got the order mixed up. I thought those came before H2O in this, so I watched those first. So they're recorded, they're in the can. They need to be edited. They'll be coming sooner or later. Not immediately after this, because I'll probably take a break to do some other non-Halloween movies. But they're coming. And then is it just one after that? I don't know. Whatever movie is after that, I know there's at least one I will be watching also. I'm losing my voice at this point, so I'm going to stop and say goodnight. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this long, and see you next time.